Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a video that's pretty different. My handwriting and drawing sucks, so just bear with me. Yeah, so let me just jump right into it. Okay, so it all started with a mutual friend that we both had on Facebook. Her name was Sasha. Her name is Sasha. She's from Australia, and I'm not really sure how we became friends. I don't remember. But Kenny and Sasha were friends on like Twitter and Instagram, and then Kenny added me on Instagram, and then on Facebook. Well, Facebook, then Instagram, and maybe Twitter. Later on, I'm deployed to Afghanistan for the first time, and I hit him up on Facebook and asked him a question about the new iPhone that came out because he was really tech savvy about the new Apple products. That was pretty much our first conversation. But a while later, after the deployment, went on post-deployment leave and flew home to the DMV area. And I partied and clubbed and went out and had fun with my friends and family. And it was actually my birthday weekend too. So yeah, he gave me a shout out on his Instagram and I was feeling good. So we had some conversation and he said something that confused me. So I was just like, just give me your number because I'm so confused. So from there, we just pretty much, you know, text every single day. And yeah, we grew in likes with each other. And not too long after, we fell in love. And that was mostly through text. Well, it was only through text because we only had one awkward phone call and I called him and it just sounded so weird. So I just hung up and then we went back to FaceTiming. Well, we went back to texting and then we started FaceTiming and stuff like that. So yeah. So a while later, I went on leave, July 4th through the 7th, I think, and that was the very first time that we met each other in person. So everybody, disclaimer: do not do this unless you let everybody know where you are going, which I did. But we know it isn't safe. That's pretty dangerous, especially in the world today. But anyway, back to the story. Yeah, so we fell in love even more, blah, blah, blah. And then I was sad, he was sad, because I had to fly right back to Colorado and be away from my honey. Yeah. So we went back to texting and talking on the phone for hours and hours into the morning, like almost every day. It was terrible. And FaceTiming, and we built our relationship off of that. Like, that's all we could do, really. And yeah, we got to the point where we were like, let's just get married. We got married. We really got married. It's just so funny reliving this moment again. But yeah, I flew from Colorado to North Carolina, and where he was stationed at the time, and we got married at the courthouse where we became Mr. and Mrs. Moore on November 15th of 2013. And of course, I had to fly back to Colorado where I was stationed at the time. And, only to find out that he had to deploy and I had to deploy. We got our orders. He deployed to Qatar, I deployed to Afghanistan, and that was pretty much all of 2014. We were away from each other for about a year. Yeah, he left in February and I left in March. And he got back in August and I got back in November, like just in time for Thanksgiving. It wasn't easy being deployed and away from each other that long. Although, we were away from each other when we were in the States anyway, but we couldn't fly to see each other. So, yeah, we had our ups and our downs. So, once I finally got back to the States in November, I spent Thanksgiving in Colorado and then I flew to Virginia, where we're stationed now, so that we could spend Christmas and New Year's together. Yeah, that's supposed to be us kissing, but no, do that over because that looks pretty scary. You would not believe me if I told you that I used to know how to draw, but I haven't drawn in years, so this is the best that I could do. It's pretty whack. But back to the story. So of course I flew back to Colorado and we went back to texting and talking on the phone and FaceTiming, and then luckily I was getting out of the military in August of 2015, so it wasn't too long before we were gonna see each other for good. So I actually had leave days, so I took leave in early leave in June, and I got my DD 214, so I was out of the military active duty. And so Kenny flew to Colorado and we packed my little car up and we were on the road forever. Yeah, the ride took so long. We drove from Colorado to Virginia, and yeah, It was horrible. You see the mountains back there? I haven't seen them since though. Yay! So when we got home, that was the first time that we shared a bed. Not really. That was the first time we shared our bed together. For good. You know what I mean. So a while later, we ended up moving not too far in that same area to a condo, and I am currently taking classes, and he's still working in the military, and get to it. I'm pregnant, for those that do not know, and we're happy, we're excited, we're having a baby girl, and her name is Kylo, and we're preparing for her, and I am ready to have her. That's all we're waiting on right now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. It's so much to everyone's story. Of course, we don't add all the details in it, but this is pretty much how I met my husband. We were both in the military. Thank you so much, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!